Have you ever been in a conversation where you've tried to share the gospel with someone? It can be challenging sometimes, especially when the person is from another religion and you don't even know what they believe. Where do you begin? What questions do you ask? Hi guys, my name is Emma and I'm an intern with the Todd Becker Foundation. For this week's Stint Take, we are going to be diving deeper into a couple of the world's major religions. In 1 Peter 3:15, we are told, always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. Today, we are specifically going to be looking at the religions of Mormonism and Islam so that you can be prepared to have gospel conversations of your own. When speaking with someone who has different beliefs than you, I would first encourage you to ask questions. This is one of the best ways to understand what a person believes. You can ask questions like, what do you believe about God? What are your thoughts on the afterlife? Or, what do you think of the Bible? By asking these types of questions, it opens the door for gospel conversations to take place and helps you understand the person that you're talking to a little bit better. The second thing I would encourage you to do in your gospel conversations is define your terms. Explain who you mean when you refer to God or Jesus, and what you mean when you use the term salvation. Oftentimes, when you are talking with someone who identifies as Mormon or Muslim, it may sound at first like they have the same beliefs as you. But as you continue your conversation explaining your beliefs, you may start to see the differences. For example, in Mormonism, they believe God has not always been God, but that he was once a mortal man like us who progressed to godhood. When speaking with a Mormon, they might even mention how they too are trying to become gods, because this is a core teaching of Mormonism. They believe that if they are a good enough person on this earth and do enough good works, they will be worthy to return to God and become a god on their own planet when they die. In Islam, Muslims believe that their God, Allah, cannot be known personally because he is not a relational God. When referring to Jesus, Mormons actually think he was Satan's older brother, and to Muslims, Jesus was not God. He was just a good prophet. When it comes to Islam and Mormonism, both believe the Bible is corrupt and incomplete. Because of this, they have their own religious texts. Islam bases most of their religion off of the Quran, and Mormons base most of their religion off of revelations from Joseph Smith and teachings from their church leaders. When looking at the Bible, a record of real history, we can see that these beliefs just don't line up. Because so much archaeological evidence has been found to back up the Bible, we know that it is trustworthy and reliable. We also know from scripture like John 8:58 and Mark 14:61 through 64 that Jesus made direct claims to be God. This video is just a brief oversight of two of the world's major religions. I hope it provides some insight into some other worldviews so that you can be confident in sharing the truth of the gospel to those around you. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. We would so love to hear from you. We'll see you next week.
If you want to learn more about this topic and many others, or about our cost-free Stint internship, visit toddbecker.org/stint.